And we are going. What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Air, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, giving it to you a real raw rugged. And I got somebody on the other line, man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Who we got here today?
What's up? It's your boy Morray. I ain't coming from the Green Dungeon, but we outside.
Hey, you coming from some green grass, my nigga?
Nah, come on now.
Hey,
Grass is green.
God, but this nigga living luxurious. Yeah, they got a nice house, but I got that old ass grandfather clock. This nigga got a
Stop,
goddamn
stop.
2026 futuristic clock. That bit don't even got all the numbers on it. Boy, that nigga that different, boy.
Hey, look, that motherfucker tell time though.
Hey, I
Hold
hear
on,
you.
motherfucker. Come on now. Come on now.
Hey man, how we doing today, man?
But I can't lie. I'm pretty good, man. I'm chilling, nigga. How about you?
Hey man, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm shout out to Isaac for setting us up. I was pretty excited to do this one, man. So before we get into it, thank you for coming through, man. I just want to say thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nah, appreciate it. I seen the Alchemist interview.
Really, really, really,
Yeah, I was like,
really.
yeah, that shit was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Alchemist. That's like the one interview that I've done that I'm like, I don't know how I got that one, but shout out to Alchemist for giving me that
Type
interview,
shit. Come
man. You
on
know what I'm
now. Come
saying?
on. When they come through, they come through.
Has there been somebody that you work with that you kind of sit back and think like, I can't believe I got that one.
Uh, Cole.
Cole, that's the one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm still waiting to get another one. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting to get another one of those. Wow, I'm working with this person. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I can't wait.
Is it?
Matter of fact, nah, actually, I'm lying. It just slipped my mind. It must be the weed. Buster,
Ah,
bro. I had the opportunity to work with Buster Rhymes on his project, and we also got like one in the vault with me and him too. So it's like hearing Buster go crazy is like a different level, bro. Cause he gonna body you no matter what. It just you have to appreciate it.
that's a crazy one because like my mom and dad like listened to Buster before I was born. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So that's like one of the
Yeah,
things. That's one of the things where you can like show your people, be like, I got something about Buster Rhymes. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
So
I showed my pop. I was like, bro, look, I got a song because he's listening to him all the time. Yeah.
that's crazy when you could show like when you can work with people that your people grew up on or
Yeah.
your people listen to. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that is a crazy one. The reason that this intrigued me so much is because I think your style is unique because there's a lot of people who sing and you
Yeah.
have like God bless his soul, you have like somebody like Mo3
Come on now.
who sung. You have niggas like Rod Wave. I'm from Florida, so
Hmm.
Florida love Rod Wave. Like,
Come on now.
bro, you come down to Florida, bro, Rod Wave damn near like, bro, Elvis Presley, bro. That's near like Michael
I mean, he
Jackson down
should be.
here.
That's where he's from. You feel me? Come on now.
Real royalty down here. But
Got to get the hometown love.
for sure. But with you, it's it's a type of soul that
Hmm.
I feel like you don't really hear today. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
just your raw talent, I do appreciate. And I feel like
appreciate that. That's fine.
no, for sure, I do appreciate your raw talent. Like you sound like I listen to you and I'm like, oh, this a this a nigga that was on church on Sundays and probably
Come
Wednesday
on
too.
now.
You feel me?
Type shit. You come on now. If you know, you know. If you fucking know, you know.
You know, so just want to say I appreciate the raw talent because I'm a soul music head, R&B. Like I listen like I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm black. I grew up in a household where I heard '70s music, but I also heard Jill Scott and Erica Badu, and you know what I'm
Andy
saying.
Stone.
You feel me?
Come on
All of that.
now.
I heard all of the old music and the music a little bit before my time and the music of my time. You feel me? So
Come on now.
I'm very hip to that. So I say all that to say to listen to your voice. I'm like okay, I know a cloth he cut from.
Come on now. A good one. A real good one. Come on now.
Is that how important would you say like the foundation was like where did that begin? Were you singing? Was it in a choir? Was it in school? Where did it begin with you with singing specifically?
Of course, it began in the church. You know, as a kid, I was growing up. My grandma owned a church, so you go to church every Sunday, like you said, every Wednesday, every Saturday for choir rehearsal. You end up watching them sing, and then like one day, my mom had me come into the front of the church and like sing a song in front of the church, and that was my first experience of like singing in front of people. And then ever since then, I'm like my favorite thing to do is perform. So, I got us to the church.
You know, it's funny. I do this thing where sometimes like I'll sit my mom down and I'll just play her a bunch of like modern music or whatever, and it's very hit or
Hmm.
miss. Maybe she like it, maybe she don't.
Hmm.
This was some years ago. I played her Quicksand, And
Okay.
she was like, okay. She was like, she was like, I think she said he talking about something. I think that was one thing. Like, I think that she liked the lyrics. I think she was like,
Come
okay.
on
And
now.
then she was like, it sound good. So, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, old people, they, like the older people, like their biggest complaint would be like, they ain't talking about nothing in the music. They just talking about this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Facts.
She liked the fact that you had something to say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Which
I get that a lot.
I was talking about the foundation of your voice. What about the foundation of having something to say? Because we do live in an era where I feel like a lot of mainstream music, niggas ain't talking about nothing at all. So you listening to your music, you do have something to say, like even on a new album. Why is that important to you? Because it seems to be important.
Really, like I just write my life. You know what I mean? Like whatever I live, whatever emotions I feel. Like if I'm pissed off, I'm happy. If I'm going through like something that's sad, I'm going through something that's dramatic. I go and I write about it, and that's kind of why my music is the way it is because it's coming from a real place. So like whatever emotion you feel when you hear me, that's the emotion I really probably was going through. If I'm talking about something in the song, I'm like, damn, I've been down and out. It's like I probably was down and out at that time. If I'm saying like bruh, I felt alone. Like I really felt alone at that time. Like dark places. That's why I really enjoy my fucking music and I like the way I write it because I really write from a real place. Ain't no cap in my rapping. And if I got a cap, I ain't gonna rap.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like one thing that just even this interview, it's like you got like a good ass energy. You know what I'm saying? You got
Appreciate
very
that.
good energy. Like
That's
you're
all.
laughing. Even in the quicksand video, I'm like, but that nigga, hey, he a bit nigga, but he moving a little bit. He grooving in the video.
Tell
You
me,
know what I'm saying?
hey, fucking tell me, I
and,
got two.
and it's very infectious. So listening to that, I feel like that's one of the reasons why it blew up. One, I feel like everybody made note to that, like the LRG T-shirt. Everybody talking about, oh, this nigga got LRG, got the LRG, got the LRG. But also, outside of LRG, is like you have. I think it was a subconscious thing with people. You had energy that I feel like resonated with people. That was like, damn, but this feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like this feel like
Mm-hmm.
a feel good type of energy that he has, and
Yeah.
anything you do within the future of your career, my advice would be just never lose that energy. Because I feel like
Come on.
it's a bunch of niggas that can sing, but not everybody has the energy to go along with it. To be like, damn, he could sing, but it's a unique energy that he has coupled with his voice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's
Yeah.
very, very important with the music.
Appreciate
You
that.
know, for sure,
That's
for
hard.
sure.
I appreciate that. I never would lose that shit. Hey, you come on now. Good advice.
No,
Good
for sure,
advice.
for sure. And then, like I said, going with the album. Well, before we even get to the album, because of course you put out Quicksand, which blew you up, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean that had to been like a very like a whoa moment for you just to see like because I would assume that was the first song that did that went that crazy for you. Was there any
Yeah,
song
for
that went
sure.
crazy? Okay, so that was the first song that went crazy, and then I feel like shortly after that, how long before that and the J Cole feature happened?
I wanna say almost a year
Okay.
because I put the song out 2020, and I got the cold feature like probably towards the end of the year 2021. So
Mm-hmm.
like roughly either under or just a year.
What's the so who did you say owned the church?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother. See, that's what I'm saying. Like even like on the street sermons, like cover, like you look like you like a nigga that know the word. You feel me? You like know a nigga that can
I come on now.
that
You
nigga
know I
quote
do.
that nigga quote Ecclesiastics on you real quick. You feel
Real
me?
quick, come on now. Come on now. You know what's up.
And like I said, I feel like that goes with your whole appeal. And I've seen you talk about it like 30 million times, so I'm not even going to bring it up. But you basically falling out with your management or whatever, took a long break or whatnot. But
Yeah.
what I want to know within that break, so you're not putting out ton of music at all at that time. What is going on in Morray's life at that point? So what? How many years is that? What is that? That's from when to what?
That's like a two. I mean, I was putting out singles, so I would say the last single I put out, I believe, was High Price
Mm-hmm.
in 2022. So that's like 2022 to 2024. There was like no music. I wasn't putting anything out. I was really just trying to figure out how to get out of my situation. And once I got out, what was I going to do? You know, a lot of writing about it, a lot of, going through the notepad and a lot of going through the notes and, writing down emotions and trying different things. It was a lot of discovery happening in that time, you know what I mean, that I didn't think I needed to do. I never had a chance to do artist development because I got on so fast. It was like I made the song and then now I'm like, oh shit, I'm here. You know what I mean? So like I guess I went through my artist and my like my personal development,
Yeah.
about what I want to do, who I want to be, how I want to move, the kind of music I want to make. Like that's why I love this project because it's just a stepping stone of where I'm trying to go, and I love that it's being like received the right way because I just want to grow with the people that really rock with me.
So you say that during that time you found yourself. It was like discovery. Were you
Yeah.
isolated at all during that time? Did you have a lot of time to yourself to think about that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie too. Like it was times where like I had to find myself. Well, actually, I had to find time to myself. And I mean, it's hard to say like I'm always alone because I'm never always alone. But I always find a way, or I take a walk, or I go into my garage, or I go to a place where I'm like, yo, I need a second. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Or I go to the bathroom. Sometimes I even go to the bathroom, lock the door, put on my headphones, and just start writing music. You know what I mean? Just to get that feeling how I used to do it. Like when I wrote quicksand, I wrote quicksand in the bathroom.
Mm.
Like it's something about like it's something about sitting in there like you know what I mean. No cap, even if you sit in the tub just writing
Yeah.
with the headphones on, like bro, it's crazy. Like it's a good feeling because like you feel. Some people even call it stimming. You feel me? I just feel good in
Yeah.
that area. Like I could just really go crazy in the bathroom, bro. Just I don't know. It's a good space.
I feel like people often run from isolation and being to themselves because
Yeah.
I honestly think I think isolation can cause elevation a lot of times.
Come on now.
And you gonna have me in the bit preaching. Hey, come on, hey, hey, hey.
Hallelujah.
Come on,
Come on
preacher.
now.
You gonna have me talking now. But
Come on now.
seriously, because when you think about people that spend a lot of time in prison, a lot of those people are very self-aware people. Like you see a nigga that do a 20-year bid, they know a lot about themselves because they had
Yes.
nothing but time to be to themselves and think about every,
Mm-hmm.
not even a crime they did, but every life decision before that, during that. Like they have so much
Come
time
on
to
now.
just think. So I think that being isolated is not a bad thing all the time. Too much of anything can be bad. But
Yeah, for sure.
isolation and moderation can literally cause elevation, and I feel like that's
Mm-hmm.
something that people should do, because you just saying like you being in a tub, you writing quicksand in the bathroom, you by yourself, you have your thoughts to yourself. So yeah, that's super important, super,
Nah, facts. Hell yeah.
that's super.
I really appreciate like my alone time. You know, especially I even give other people their alone time. Like if I feel like you may need some, I give it to you.
Nah, for sure. I feel like we I knew niggas was scared of isolation when the lockdown happened, and like a weekend niggas like, I need to go to the club, I need to go to the club, nigga. I'm like, you need to go to the club, nigga, sit your
Bro,
happy ass down, nigga.
bro, niggas was trying to make a club in their crib, sneaking people to the house. You ain't sick, right? Come to the like, nigga. We got, bro. Get
Bro,
up out of my crib, twin.
we don't even know what COVID is at this point. Like we still trying to figure out like how
Bro,
deadly it is. We don't know what it's like. We a weekend and people, bro. I need to go. It's like, bro, calm down. Like you know what I'm
shit,
saying, bro. Like we don't know how deadly this is yet. We don't know nothing about it.
nothing,
This is February, March of 2020. We all confused. So it's just
bro.
like I do think people need to take that advice, because obviously it seemed to work for you, and I would imagine a time of questioning where you didn't know what was next. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in a situation and you're like, I don't know when I'm gonna get out. I don't know how I'm gonna get out. So that
Mm-hmm.
time of isolation really helped you. So I'm glad that worked. I'm
Nah,
glad
bro,
that worked.
that I had to like that like you said. I felt like I was a nigga that was locked up, and I had time to really isolate myself and think. You feel me? 'Cause once I got out, I felt like I was free for it. I ain't gonna lie.
When now, so like you know what I'm saying, you don't broke out of prison. Not gonna release you out of prison.
I come on now. I'm beyond now.
how like what does that feel like now being like free?
It feel good. I ain't gonna lie. Like it feel like I'm taking steps in the right direction. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Like I never had a real chance to uh be the artist I want to be. Like tour and do shows and put out the music I want. The music that makes me feel good. Like this was my first project I put together in sequence and order myself without
mm,
like no one saying, "Oh, this song belongs here." Just me, but like, yo, I feel good with this, and then now it feels good to people. You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it just feels good to have that control. Like you don't have that control a lot when you're with the major machine, but like being independent, bro, I just love the control. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for sure. I mean, I've talked to people who sign the majors, and it does seem like the one thing that they miss is just having that full, like you said, just I can release when I want, I could do this when I
Mm-hmm.
want. I don't gotta ask, hey,
Yes.
can I put this out tomorrow? I don't gotta go. It's like I'm doing my own thing. You feel me? I'm
Come
my
on
own
now.
person, so that's
Yes,
cool.
sir.
Um, would you consider yourself a singer and rapper? How would you classify yourself?
Like I get that a lot. Like I really just call myself an artist because
Yeah.
I can't choose either one because both of them. It's like having like twins. you can't say which kid is your favorite. Like you know,
Yeah.
they my baby. So when I got to, I'm gonna play with this one. But when I got time, I'm gonna play with that one. You feel me? And if sometimes I play with them together. Just I love them both. I ain't gonna lie, I can't choose one.
Singing wise, who would you say are people you listen to a lot? Not even current artists, but more past artists that you listen to a
Okay.
lot as singers.
So past singers, like only singers,
Yeah, only singers.
music, music Soul Child,
Mm,
Joe,
mm.
Tyrese, Usher, Tank, Jasmine Sullivan, um, Brandy. Like those are just the ones that I think like go super crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like vocal, like why they
Yeah.
go super crazy.
I don't know if I'm finna put you on here, but I don't know if you're aware. Tyrese might have put out the best R&B album of the decade last year.
What?
Last year.
Oh, for real?
Have you heard that album,
Nah.
bro? I so
I
like
ain't know you dropped that.
Tyrese is a funny nigga to me just because it's Tyrese. So I'm not. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if this nigga finna be what he doing, bro. When I mean track 1 to track 14, or however many tracks is on there, that is probably the best pure R&B album of this decade.
Oh snap! Now look, I'm gonna have to go. You always giving somebody a hidden gem. I'm
Hey,
gonna have to go check it out.
hey,
I ain't
hold on.
gonna lie
I'm
to
gonna
you.
just read some of these titles so you know what type of time he on, bruh.
Bet.
You feel me, bruh? He got a song called "I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me." You feel me? Followed up by "What Happened to Forever." You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh yeah. He was feeling something. Brother was letting that thing off.
When was it over? Like, bruh,
Oh
it's
my
just
god.
bruh, it is it. So you know what type of bag you finna be in just
Yeah,
going to
he
this,
hitting
bruh.
that Marshayla. Oh, he hitting it. It's over. That's
Bro, out of
I gotta
nowhere,
listen to it.
he got a song called "This Man Is Me," which is a gospel song. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, bro, that song
But
is,
I know Tyrese about to go on gospel. I know his vocals is crazy on gospel.
bro. This man is me. I'm like, but
Come
he
on,
would want to go to church, boy.
come on now.
So,
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that.
so when you said Tyrese, that just made me had to, give you that suggestion. I don't know if you hip, but if since you're
Nah,
not,
I ain't even hip. I ain't
bro,
gonna lie to you. I did
that
not hear that.
the
That's
album
crazy.
is called "Beautiful Pain." Listen to that and enjoy it.
Say that.
And
Hold on now.
and before, see, like I said, your album is super duper interesting to me because, like you said, you are weaving in between singing, rapping, and sometimes you singing and rapping at the same time. You know what I'm
Come on
saying?
now.
Same damn time you do
Come on,
it.
trying to tell you.
And how long would you say it took for this album to be completed?
Like honestly, over like the last 3 years, all the
Mm.
songs came together within the last 3 years, and like it took me like a strong 9 months to go through the 3 years and like put them in order.
My favorite song might be "Out the Hole." "Out the Hole" is super just
Come
because it's
on now.
catchy. Just because it's catchy. It's super duper
Yeah.
catchy. That hook is catchy. "Breakthrough" is a powerful one. Just the
Yes,
lyrics.
sir.
You know what
Thank you,
I'm
brother.
saying? Making a breakthrough. I love that. "Carolina," I think is a super duper like good closing like outro.
Come
The
on now.
soul in it, the soul sample at the very beginning. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That
Come on now.
is super duper soulful. So, I really enjoy Long Story Short. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
So
you, brother. I appreciate that.
for sure, I'd be feeling like I'd be like, bro, what do I know? If I had to give you, if you don't mind, could I give
Hmm.
you one suggestion that I would want to hear as a listener from you?
Okay. Yeah, of course.
I want to hear you. I would love to hear you over different type of production. So for example, we talking
Okay.
about the Tyrese. Tyrese, that whole album for the most part, he's singing over a live instrumentation. So he's singing over violins and just
Hmm.
live instruments and stuff like that.
Okay.
I think you singing over stuff like that, or even like, I don't know if you ever heard No Worries, it's the Anderson Paak knowledge duo, and like knowledge has like, for example, I'll just play some shit. You
Okay.
singing over different stuff like that, I think would be like insane. Like I would love to
Bro,
hear
I
you
I
doing that.
agree, bro. I did a year on a street performance in New York. Gangsta, no lie. They did a live guitarist, live piano, live drummer. My first time ever singing with a live band, it was fire, bro.
Mm.
Fire, bro. Fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The feeling of a live, bro. You on ball, bro. A fire, bro. A band's fire, bro.
And like I said, even shit like, let me see some, even hearing you sing some shit like this, like
Now I'm gonna keep it a band. For me,
For you,
that's super R&B.
but
And me, but like
I
my
think you
story
got that.
isn't.
I think you
I
got
know.
that though.
Believe me, I think
Okay,
I
okay,
know I got
okay,
that. You
okay,
feel me?
okay,
But like I
okay.
think my music is based on what story I'm telling. I think I there's an avenue for me to go there though for sure.
I see what you're saying. You're saying because a lot of your stuff isn't I'm in love type music. I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
You
You
feel
like I
me?
said, you telling your life story or whatever. You know what I'm
Type
saying?
shit.
I get what you're
Now
saying for
now
sure.
there is a lot of songs in the vault
Okay, okay,
just like that though.
okay, okay,
So that's what I said. Like you're not off ball because
okay,
bro, I have a lot. I have like a bunch of those.
okay, okay,
Just understand when they come out, you can be like, nah, I definitely called this.
okay,
But I
okay.
have a lot of those, bro. I ain't
See,
gonna lie.
see, just because listen, like I said, listen to your raw voice. It's like, man, he got that gospel, that R&B
Mm-hmm.
swag. It's like I would love to hear him over some shit that's really R&B or really gospel because I just would love to hear how your voice sound like over there, or even live instrumentation, like you said, like you with the guitar or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So that's just my
That's
little
right.
2 cent. You feel me? That I would love to hear from you as an artist because I'm like, damn. I would love to just hear that because you're a talented dude. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I want people because I feel like you took this break people still might be asleep. They may, I see a lot of people, I'm going through your comments, everybody like, damn, he came back. I ain't know, I would look for you. I didn't know you came back. I didn't know you came back.
Come on now.
I need everybody to wake up. You know what I'm saying? And
Come
I feel
on
like
now.
throwing something a little different out there, they'd be like, whoa, I ain't never heard
Mm-hmm.
him on something like this. That might wake the people
I
back
got
up.
a lot of those. I'm trying to tell you, bro. The way my brain is being methodical about the way I'm about to drop. You gonna replay this interview and be like, that's crazy. We talk about this shit and it's happening the way we talking about it's crazy, bro.
All right, all
I'm
right,
trying to tell you.
all right. I can't wait.
At all of them, I just can't wait for the chance to really keep giving more. Like my only thing is I'm never gonna stop dropping. That's my only thing. I ain't
See,
gonna lie.
see, you know what's interesting? I was looking at, I think it might have been your, it was either your Vlad or your Dirty Glove Bastard. It was one of the interviews, but you were saying how like being like on a label with management or whatever, sometimes like the disagreements might be, if I'm not mistaken, it might be like you like a song, they're like, I don't know about this song. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You being a musician, do you feel like you interact with when you were around that time, were you interacting with a lot of people who you feel like didn't really know music that well? Because you make a song, you like, what is the one? They like, I don't know about that. How frustrating is that when you're the actual musician, you the artist?
Um, truth, just to be honest, honestly, back then I don't disagree
Okay.
that much. I was making a lot of music that was just music, trying to find my sound. But when I came together with the project, at least singles have been put out, mixtapes have been put out. But I would say for the most part, as an adult, bro, I know I make way better music now. That what I was making back then, I had 400 songs, but they all weren't good. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm,
So like I think back then it was more of the business side that was bothering me, and
okay.
then once the creative came around, it's like I don't fuck with the business side. Ain't gonna listen to me creatively. It just doesn't work.
So critiquing old Morray, what
Yeah,
was what would you say like you know what I'm saying differences between him then as an artist than him now?
I think the life that I was living and the life that I was writing about, because like I said, I write my life. I wasn't pleased with it, and I wasn't happy with the life I was living. It was it was a different vibe. You know what I mean? So me living the life that I was living and writing it and making all these eclectic kind of different sounding songs, trying to find my sound, it wasn't hitting for me.
Mm.
And then when I did find something that was hitting, it wasn't hitting for them. It's like the stuff that they were saying was hitting, it wasn't hitting for me. So it's like it wasn't like they said, "Oh, these three songs right here are crazy," and I'm like, "No, they're not. I don't want to put that out there because that's not who I am." You feel me? But it's like you can make a song, but again, ain't no cap in my rap. So anything that ain't Morray, I can't put that out. You feel what I'm
Gotcha,
saying? So
gotcha.
it was a lot of that. A lot of the just not coming on the same page at all.
And you talk about being an artist, and I feel like what's lacking in a lot of just music in general, but specifically we're talking about like black music. I feel like a lot of mainstream black music is missing that artistry. So you're talking
Yeah.
about like music soul child, like music soul child
Yes.
artists, real artists. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
going back, we want to talk about like Al Green and them, and like in the '70s, that soul music. It's a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire, like them real artists right there.
Nah. Yeah. For sure.
So you being an artist, do you agree that there is seeming to like lack a lot of like artistry within like our black music compared to back then?
I wouldn't
Mainstream wise,
say
mainstream wise.
it's it's not lacking artistry because it is artistic for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do think some of the music is lacking a lot of substance, but the artistry is there.
Mm.
Like we have, I would say, some some crazy talented people in the industry that just can create some of the best songs. We have some of the most amazing producers. It's like we have these people are incredible,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes the substance can be lacked and the message can be repetitive.
Yeah.
And it's like then the good music kind of gets drowned out because maybe it's not as upbeat or jumpy or bouncy
Mm-hmm.
as this song telling you to go, do this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This song about a lesson may be a little slower tempo, and the
Mm-hmm.
music that we used to right now is not slow tempo. You
Yeah.
feel me? We want to hear some club shit, some
Yeah.
TikTok shit, some I can make a dance to this shit. But when sometimes music is made for you to sit your ass down and feel it.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Morray. He being a nice nigga. Y'all niggas suck. Y'all niggas are lacking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to him for his opinion. Y'all niggas
Say that,
ass.
say that.
But no, let me tell you why I say that for real though. I only reason I say that because you brought up like, for example, TikTok. I think a lot of people are not being creative and real artists because they're pandering to trends that are gonna die out within 4 months. It's not real artistry. Earth, Wind, and Fire wasn't making September because that was the sound. That was because they're real artists. They knew how to play music. They knew how to write music,
Mm-hmm.
and that music stays here forever. And this is what I always ask people. We talk about Earth, Wind, and Fire, Marvin Gaye. Those songs, some of those songs are over like 40, 50 years old, and we still listen to them today. Me and you
Sure.
wasn't born when those songs came out, but we listen to them like they came out today because they jams. What songs now that we listen to are going to be here 50 years from now? And I feel like there'll be less because we're trying to do these trends that's not going to be around 50 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't say you're wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Now, when it comes to longevity, I don't think so.
Mm.
But when it comes to just again artistic views and what they can do artistically, you got to give it to them because there's a lot of shit that they doing people can't do. But a lot of these songs won't be here in 10 years for sure,
I
for sure,
agree.
for sure.
Like it's somebody like Kendrick. I feel like Kendrick makes music that's going to be here for a long time. Like you
For
said,
sure.
substance,
Yeah,
message,
for sure. Teach me
very
something.
very artistic. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Yeah.
here for a minute. But then you got a nigga like Lil Man or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Little man is
Lil
crazy.
Man. I don't know if Lil Man gonna be here next year. You
That'd be a
feel
hard
me?
ass name. If I see anybody come up with your my name, little man, that'd be hard. That'd be funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
The best thing about Lil Man is his name. You feel me? His music I don't know about it, but his name hard.
That's hilarious. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
know, but no, like I said, when I listen to your music though, I could tell like, man, he got a message that 10 years from now, a nigga gonna have that a nigga failed to appear. You feel me? 10 years from now, that's
No,
gonna
no, it's
always be
happening.
relevant. You feel me?
Yes,
So
sir.
I appreciate you writing things that are pertaining to your life because, bro, like the things that we're going through now, they was niggas was broke 20 years ago. They gonna feel a nigga struggling with money 20 years from now,
Come
20 years
on now.
ago. You know, so I like Quicksand. Like that's a
Yeah.
song that my mom could listen to and be like, "That's relatable." A song I could listen
Yep.
to that is relatable. A nigga young, you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate your artistry for sure, for
Thank you,
sure.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Is so you talked about songs in the vault that may sound different than what you got going there now. What
Yeah.
would you say? What would you say the next step is for Marie after this album?
Again, then the next step is just me living my life and continuing to write. And the way I've been writing and the way I've been living life now is, it's just it's a little different
Mm,
than what long story short has to say. You know what I mean? Long story short was what I've been through with the last 3 years, 4 years, and this project that I've been writing is what I've been writing for the last year and a half. You know what I mean? Like what I've been doing and how I've been feeling and stuff I've been striving to. You know what I mean? And just a different level to my artistry, not just so much just this is what you have.
yeah.
It's gonna be like oohs and ahs and flip flops and he going crazy. He tried this and then I am singing more and I am rapping differently and I am using different beats and working with different producers. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just happy that I was able to start with this project.
Yeah, hey, I can't wait. Hey, next album we gotta do another interview. You know what I'm saying?
Come
So
on, I got to, twin.
I'm excited.
Come
But
on.
before we get out of here, I got a good question for you.
Okay.
Who's a left field person? I mean, just way out of left field that you would want to work with. Somebody that people be like, okay, I didn't expect that.
Jelly Roll,
Okay.
Shabuzi. I want to see what the country vibe is sounding like. I want to hear my voice on like one of those songs where it's like I ain't saying nigga, I ain't saying like nothing crazy. I'm really just trying to be like, hey, You feel me?
Yeah.
And I want my people to be like, okay, we can do that shit too. Like
Yeah.
Beyonce already doing shit, Boozy doing it. We got country in our blood, so I don't know. I just want to vibe with a country song one time and like just give my people a good feel. You feel
For
me?
sure.
A real good home feeling.
See, we from the South, and like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I say this to people from up north that don't understand this. I would say that if you put certain racist ideology from like rednecks aside, I think that white people from the South identify with black people from the South more than a black person up north identifies with a white person up north, because their cultures might be completely different. But if you vibe with a white person from the South, they might say similar sayings that we do, like country ass sayings. Some of the white people in the South, they know how to cook. And all that they don't season their food. Hey, go to Louisiana, cook from some white people. They know how to season their food. I feel like we relate to each other more than like a nigga from a white person from Boston and a black person in Boston do. Like, it's completely different cultures.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a band. So I was born in New York, but raised in the South.
Okay.
So I know both vibes.
Okay.
We
Real,
all
hold on,
react.
real quick, nigga. That's what I was like. Why does nigga voice like he sound like he from the South, but he don't sound like he from the South? That's what it is. You got it's like the New York fighting the Southern. That it's like y'all niggas having a bout inside your body. Like, nigga, who gonna come
Nah,
out
real
first?
shit.
That's
I get that
funny.
all the time. So I'm saying,
Okay,
like,
that's
yeah.
what it
So
is. Okay. So my fault. Keep going. You born in New York, but
facts.
raised in the South.
So
Got you.
that down south is there's an understanding. You feel me? And maybe it's um a different understanding of the power dynamic. You know what I mean? And me living up north and then going down south, understanding that the way somebody talks up north and the way somebody talks down south, it's just a power dynamic.
Yeah.
When me and you walk past a Caucasian lady, we from the south, and she's walking inside the store, what we're gonna do?
Greeter.
Open the
Open the
door.
door. Open the door. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
And she gonna say, whatever it is. If we bump somebody, we'll say, "Oh, excuse
My
me, ma'am.
fault. Yeah. Excuse me.
Excuse
Yep.
me,
Yep.
sir."
Yep.
Up north, they don't believe they owe that shit to nobody,
Yeah.
and that's the only difference. Is North Carolina, the South, we kind of been trained to be like yes, you feel me, and up north, kind of trained to be like fuck you.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So, and I think we all can use a little bit of,
Both.
you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I see what you're saying.
Because for our people, we need more yes sir, yes ma'am for our people. If I see an older black woman, it need to be yes ma'am.
Yeah.
And maybe down south, maybe stand on our shit a little bit more and
Yeah.
not be so so ready to tuck our tail. You feel me, type shit. Because again, there's understanding up north. A white person and a black person up north may not hate each other, but they understand each other. Because
sure.
I'm over here, you over there, you stay over there, I stay over here. We move. Down south, we try to mingle and we don't know how to move and move and move and move and move.
No, for sure. I'm laughing because you say that like we got the yes'em or whatever, and that's a fact. Because I will say, a nigga that's a coon in the South probably a coon a little bit harder. Nigga up north, low key, a nigga might. What you say, Mouse?
Type shit.
Nigga coon
Can't-
real
can't-
hard
can't
in
be
the
like
South. So I actually do agree with that. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. That both can use a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they could use each
Type
other. You
shit.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that actually is a great point. That's a great point. But okay, so you being growing up in North Carolina, I gotta ask you this. Even though I think it's a South Carolina thing, um, you niggas eat raccoons in North Carolina?
Okay, no, right? But I've had deer.
I've
And
had deer.
and I've had rabbit.
Okay, that's interesting.
Rabbit tastes like chicken. It's busting. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Deer, rabbit go, but deer's kind of gamey. I don't really like it unless it's like some jerky. Like if it's jerky, I'm busting it.
Yeah.
But if it's like you just trying to cook it with like over some rice, like I'm not eating that shit. It's like super gamey. I don't like that shit.
I used to do martial arts, and this white dude brought us deer. He was like, but he said it was venison, and I was like, venison? I ain't never heard that before. He was like, oh yeah, it's just deer, and I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a different kind of deer.
I was like, all right, I didn't know that, but it was straight. It was straight. I don't know if I have it again, but it was aight. It was aight. Are you familiar? Are you familiar with coon? Are you familiar with niggas eating coon in South Carolina?
Nah,
You've never heard about this?
hell no.
Bro, that's
I'm
a
from North Carolina, so I don't know what they do in South Carolina.
but ain't y'all like brothers sisters like y'all?
Hell, no, that shit like 4 hours from us.
So would you say it's different? It's real, like it's like a real different type of thing.
Yeah, it's like North America, South America.
Really, I look at y'all as like, you know what I'm saying, same
Nah.
coin, just different side.
Nah, South Carolina a little more country than North Carolina. I ain't gonna lie. It's South Carolina's it's more like Augusta. South Carolina,
Mm.
like in Atlanta, I mean South Carolina and Georgia is really close. So like South Carolina's kind of like Augusta. They real geeky, real like
Got you,
type shit.
got you,
In
got you,
North Carolina,
got you.
we northeast, more like city fied
Got you,
type shit.
got you,
Yeah,
got you. Let me before I let you go. I'm gonna show you my nigga Bernard. This is a nigga that live in South Carolina.
nigga
He be
Bernard.
bro. He be cooking. You probably see this nigga. This nigga he went viral. He was cooking like what he cooking like? He cook something. He be cooking like shark. He be cooking snake.
Shark?
He be cooking snakes, bro. Like
Oh
he's
nah, see
hold on.
that's
Let me.
eating predators.
Bruh,
That nigga
this
going
nigga be
crazy.
cooking anything, bruh. This
He
hold on,
going crazy.
let me find the coon video, bruh. Hold on, I'm on this. Oh, that's what he cooked, a snake donut burger. Did you see this?
A snake donut
Let's
burger?
make a snake donut burger.
Nah, that's some fat ass shit, boy. We not doing that.
Let me find the coon real quick
What is
though,
we?
bruh.
Nah,
Hey, that's your people though, bruh. He from South Carolina,
nah.
bruh.
He from South Carolina.
That's your people, bruh.
I love the Carolinas, but I'm from North Carolina. G. I
Oh
can't claim a
my.
nigga eating a snake donut burger.
Hey, here go my dog eating a coon,
Now
bruh.
you know we gonna bring you some good country eating.
Oh, man,
Now
he's
you
so.
know we gonna
Nah,
bring
this
some.
frog legs. Hold on. I'm gonna find the coon
Now,
video
but
before we
frog
go.
legs, I heard that's not bad. I never had
Frog
it
legs
before. I
not
heard it's
bad.
not bad.
Here we go.
Y'all, we in trouble today. Oh man, I got me a nice bed of rice right here. I got my coon cooked down inside some gravy right here. There's some good eating right here. Look at that. I'm going right in. I ain't waiting for it.
Yo, is that a
We in
whole
trouble, G.
arm, son? That's a whole raccoon. That's a part of this body. That's a ligament. That nigga tripping.
Oh
Nah,
my
gangsta.
gosh. So you don't hear that. You don't hear that in North Carolina. You don't hear that in
I'm
North Carolina.
nah. The most we eat is like fried chicken gizzards or like fried chicken livers from the store. We go to
See,
the
y'all
corner
about to say
store.
that, that's not even that country, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's the countries we getting. Like I don't even understand. Like,
That's funny. I always thought that South Carolina niggas also sound more countryer. Cause like
yeah, South Carolina, yeah, they geeky.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they do that. Oh hell yeah, baby. Where you going, baby? Yeah. They kind of sound like niggas from Louisiana.
Yeah. I'm about to say you sound Rob for it now when you say that. So yeah, that sound like a Louisiana nigga
Yeah.
for sure.
For
That's
real.
funny. Well, hey man, I appreciate you coming through. If there's any last words you guys say to the people, man, the floor is yours.
Shit, man. Just check out Long Story Short. It's out right now. It's streaming everywhere. There's YouTube videos, audios on YouTube. If you ain't got Apple and you don't want to pay for it, you don't gonna pay for it though. But shit, I got everything that's coming out gonna be on my socials, so you can follow me at Morray the One, MorrayDA1. Love yourself, love everybody. Have a good day.
Hey man, I appreciate everybody watching. Hey, don't let me come to North Carolina see you goddamn eat some coon on the low, man. Don't let me see you.
Well, you know I won't be eating none of that. That shit gross. I can't. Motherfucker, the nail gets stuck in his throat. I ain't got. He ate the whole hand.
Bro, he ate the
was
whole thing, bro. Nigga say that's some good.
Hey,
He
y'all,
said
we
that's
in
some.
trouble
Hold
today.
on. We go. Look at this.
Smell.
Look at
I'm
this.
just gonna go. I'm going all in. I don't care.
Bro,
I
that's
don't
the
care.
gamey.
And what we need with that? Hold up. I got some yams right here. Look at that.
Now, the
Hold up.
cornbread look
Get
good
a
though.
little juice for y'all. Get a little juice. Look at that. Look at
I mean,
that.
the yams don't look
Look
bad.
at that.
Yeah, this look good.
Hold on, I ain't done yet.
But
I
I'm
like
not eating
diabetes in
nothing
my
else but
yams.
the yams and the cornbread. You
And
keep
what go
that
good
corn
with
shit.
that? A piece of cornbread.
That's some cornbread
Don't
right
put it in
there.
the
Now that's
juice.
good eating right there.
You put that's some good eating.
Good country eating. We got a coon.
Now that's some
we got
good
the gravy.
country ass
We got
eating,
some.
brother.
Niggas say that's some good
Country
eating.
ass eating.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
nah.
for everybody watching right now, I appreciate y'all. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and y'all holla at yo boy.